truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove cup. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the about to
Hey yo, Prim, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time.
Yeah, it's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
First time I done got wild in a long time. We didn't have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep it coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud.
Oh, when the saints marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Detroit Lions and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Buying some time right. Finds Isaac Tislaw, complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First down, play action. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one hits for 30. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We're looking for Michigan there that time.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Back to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're going to face third down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
To the air on third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Ready.
Now a give running right. He's got a gain of 6 there. Ryan Branch getting there for the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
On the move, headed right. All the way to the right, it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. That one's incomplete over the middle. He was hoping to get it to Isaac Tislaw there. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down. Well, even with a pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
He gets it to Fant. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
1st and goal. Ready? 19-18. Cougar 19.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Went into their bag tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one, because I don't think that was just a one-off.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves him a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up. Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Hey. Let go.
They give it to him again. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. We're to the end of 1. The Lions out in front. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Give now to the running back. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Okay.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
60 average. 60.
They're going play action. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They go play action on 1st down. It's his running back. Works it down to the edge of the red zone. Davion Clowney on that stop.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
He's going to throw this one. He has it at the 5! And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want. And
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal.
Get it. 60 by 6.
They're throwing it. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Williams on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go, Reed, go.
Now throw to start the drive. Forced out to his right. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
19-18.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a big number 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
18 cut, Panther Street.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Again, it's Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. And they're still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we hit our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Another one for Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Set. 19 lock. 70 Timberwolves.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They'll throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill.